take on it.
Now, last one question, Anil. If you wanted to give one piece of advice or a suggestion from your throughout 25 years of an experience to the first line and second line managers, right, in the context of managing crisis or be it in general, right, what it would be?
Okay, so I don't want to market myself, but I wrote an article on this about a month back, less than a month back, and it's available on LinkedIn. Couple of things. One is not to rush into the rat race, because once the COVID came in, people were saying that you're working from home, you've got large amount of time available, you should reskill yourself, you should learn new skills and all. To some extent it is good, but let us not overstretch that beyond a justifiable limit. Please take time, step back. I want people, my team members, the team managers, to take a long breath, relax, spend a time with their families, with their children, go out to the woods, take in a bit of a breath, fresh air. And when you talk about reskilling yourself or learning new things, let it not be limited to something which is on the technical side or technological side. Reskilling could mean a lot of things. You can rewire your entire brain, the way you approach problems. That is required. So when I say keep learning, I am not just focusing on the technology front. I am asking you to look inwards also. Look inward, rewire yourself, reshape your whole life with your family, with your immediate relatives, with your close friends, with your colleagues, with your managers, with the people who report to you. Just look at everything. There are a lot of books which are available on self-development, self-help. I have started reading so many books, and I really find myself, a much better person. And when I look at the problem with the thought process in my mind, I think I'm able to look at it with a fresh perspective. I'm able to give better solutions. As lately as yesterday, I was on a call and I was able to, take out the complexities and think at it from a very simplistic way. So don't get overtly complicated into too many technology things, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, RPA, NLM, all said and done. Don't forget your process. Go back to your basics. Go back to your basics include your family, your old books, your fundamentals on how to do people management, process management. Understand that, and then start looking at the work that you need to do. Keep that spirit of learning. That is vital, but doesn't mean that it has to be purely technical. Look at it from a 360 degree. Your entire personality has to change. Your persona has to be different when you come out of this COVID and start meeting people. Your persona has to really change. When the people look at you, the person, I lost 15 kilos. I started putting on muscles. I lost a lot of fat. The persona includes the physical features as well. The way you talk, the way you behave, the type of answers that you give, everything has to change, not just you start talking technical jargons.
Right.
So this is my sincere advice to everybody who would be listening to this podcast at any point of time.
That's wonderful, Anil, right? When we say upskill yourself, just now in the current context, people are just forcing themselves to learn technology, probably RPA, data science, and all of that, right? That's where the real focus goes in.
Yes.
And you have a lot of time to introspect about yourself and understand, and how you operate and what are your values and all of that. And if it is not working to you, probably try to change or rewire yourself or reshape yourself, as you said. That's extremely important. I completely with you on that front. Right. Having said all of this, Anil, thank you very much for your time and time which you have spent for this entire podcast. I thoroughly enjoyed having a discussion with you in terms of having all of this questions. There is a lot of insights which have come up in this podcast, and people who are going to listen to this podcast, they're going to be definitely enjoying it. And thank you very much for you.
My pleasure, Gopi. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much.